Hey, we're going to get us a reading for the sign of Taurus. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I'm going to cut the deck, and we're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus, bottom of the deck, we got the World card. So, something is being put on display is what I'm hearing. Something may be going on around line. You got Seven of Swords about some type of trickster energy. Somebody who thought they were getting away with something. But with this Wheel of Fortune it's given, it's been a turn of events. Some type of surprise messaging or something like that. Which is bringing mental clarity to somebody. So what's going on with this Taurus energy? First card out, we got Three of Swords. So somebody is heartbroken, Taurus, with some type of new action, some type of new project. It's giving me that they're in some type of grief, but they may be battling with the denial at the same time. We got the Page of Wands. This Page of Wands speaks of somebody feeling very inspired, you know, somebody feeling very passionate about taking new steps. It's really giving exploring or doing some type of researching, expanding when it comes to a Queen of Pentacles energy. So somebody want to start something new with somebody that's more stable is what I'm getting. Yeah, you have Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it's giving me that this Queen of Pentacles, for one, might not have mental clarity, you know what I mean, about the fact of this person more so coming toward them or looking into them or something like that, you know, but it's really giving some type of exhausted energy too. Like somebody is not able to gain mental clarity in a situation. I'm even hearing something about somebody taking action toward another person to cause some type of weakness or something. What's going on with this Three of Swords energy? Okay, so we have Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is feeling some type of grief due to what they were invested in. You know, somebody is now viewing a situation like it's hard work, or it might be too much work. Yeah. Five of Swords. Somebody was trying to lie, manipulate a person into some type of mental entrapment. It's really giving like a believing what it is that they saying, right? Eight of Swords came right on out. That's mental entrapment, but it's giving me it's been some type of tower due to, you know, the structure that somebody has or the discipline that somebody has. This may be an Emperor energy, you know, somebody who was operating from their shadow self. What's going on with this Emperor? You got a Nine of Cups. So this Emperor was satisfied. He felt like he was reaching his goals. Satisfied with what? Okay, this charming energy. So somebody was being very charming. It's like somebody was another person's dream come true, wish come true or something like that, you know. But it's given that they were supposed to be more patient or something. Like somebody had did something over an extended amount of time where again they were supposed to grow up. Like it's Knight of Cups energy. What's this new project? Wheel of Fortune. So somebody thought that they were gonna do something new, right? Start something new that was gonna work out in their favor, like they had good luck, you know. It's really giving though somebody working hard at a situation in hopes that, you know, something turn around. But we have this Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles speaks of it being some type of imbalances, you know, when it came to some type of manipulation or somebody who just, they were very determined to win at all costs. Yeah, somebody may have kept another person bound with their beliefs, you know. Somebody was going back and forth, like juggling when it came to, this is really giving me somebody knowing something but then playing dumb, you know. What's going on with this Hierophant energy? You got Six of Cups. Yeah, so this Hierophant trusted this Emperor is what it's giving me. This Emperor may have given something to this Hierophant energy. This is even giving me something being done outside of some type of contractual agreement or some type of marriage or something like that. Yeah, you have a Seven of Cups. Somebody was satisfied when it came to having a lot of different options or something like that. But it's given something changed with them being satisfied. You know, somebody is... it's strange because it's giving me trying to manifest some type of Empress energy, right? But, like how? You know, somebody was pretending to be an emperor status and trying to manifest an empress, and it's like, you know, shit, you could get a fake empress just like you being a fake emperor type shit, you know? Because you got this Eight of Cups right here. Yeah, something came to completion. You may have walked away from this charming energy. Something was being hidden or something like that about this person. You decided to follow your heart in a situation. And again, it's something with you being very passionate about taking new steps. Queen of Wands, yeah, taking action, very focused, determined. So that is what was unpredicted. You know, somebody didn't see that you would work so hard in a situation. Give me more on this Queen of Wands. You got Hangman energy. Yeah, so it's something about you gaining a different perspective, you know, and you deciding to release the juggling, release the imbalances, you know. It's given that you knew that somebody was trying to play on your mental, you know, and you stopped letting them do it. Shit, what's going on with this Hangman energy? Sun card in the reverse, yeah. Somebody has some type of insecurities. Okay, so this Hierophant energy. Who is this Hierophant? Magician. Okay, so somebody had another person doing some type of work for them or something like that. But it's given that this Hierophant energy was operating from some type of insecurities or something like that. This Hierophant energy was bound to a certain type of mindset. But again, they were still able to convince this emperor to trust them, or this emperor was able to convince them to trust them. Right, Star card. Somebody was like promised like the glitz, the glitter, the fame. It was something with the different options, you know, that somebody was pouring into. Look, Two of Cups. That's what I'm saying. It's something with a partnership. You walked away from some type of mutual agreement, like something. You walked away from this partnership and gained authority, which is justice. You balance some type of scales out. So maybe you're becoming more financially independent. You know what I mean? There's something about you being like a good parent. You being able to tend to yourself and the things around you that you are responsible for. You may have had to take some action to leave certain things behind that you were comfortable with. But that was justice because, again, you gained a different perception when it came to all this juggling, all these different priorities. You have a King of Wands, fire sign energy. It might be a Leo who is this spiritualist or whatnot that's bound in their mind or something. I only say that because we got the King of Wands right next to the Sun card. So what's this justice for this King of Wands? Page of Cups. Okay. So it's something about somebody being surprised with what they manifested. This, Give me more on this Page of Cups. What is this message? Seven of Swords. Okay. So it's giving me like some type of creative potential or something like that when it came to them manifesting this trust, you know, or this is even giving me like somebody had like an old past relationship. They may have known each other, you know, from childhood or something like that. Therefore, they were able to speak, you know, or something like that. It's really giving me somebody talking to another person and implanting something in their mind. Somebody, this King of Wands, so somebody was surprised when it came to this trickster energy. Somebody thought they had gotten away with something when it comes to this Star card, but it's something about them walking into, you know, some type of lit up energy, like being seen again. Nine of Wands, and somebody is paranoid that this agreement that they got into, this partnership, is going to burden them or something like that. Somebody want to walk away from this charming energy. Yeah, what is this Ace of Swords? Six of Swords, yeah. So it's giving some type of mental blockages or something like that, or somebody couldn't figure something out when it came to this trickster energy. So again, they left something behind, released the baggage, chose calmer waters. Yeah. It's getting and stepped into authority. What's going on with this? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody was very focused on getting justice, very focused on understanding something, and something about you leaving behind some type of apprenticeship. You working with somebody, working under somebody, and something never paying off. Yeah, it's given that you figured out you were lied to. Hermit energy with the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So this speaks of isolation, you know, and somebody being in despair. Some type of strong depression or something like that as well, too. Okay. So somebody was working with a King of Wands, I'm telling you. This King of Wands has some type of insecurities, though, and they didn't tell this Hierophant energy that the Hierophant energy was outside of that. And again, now it's some type of Nine of Swords energy due to somebody being real toxic. Somebody received a backfire or something like that. It's some type of surprising message, or somebody had some type of epiphany or something like that about what they actually manifested. What they actually were given. What's going on with this? Yeah, it's been a tower. It's been a tower to some type of communication when it came to this magician. Yeah, Moon card. This is something that's hidden. It was some type of illusions when it came to this trickster energy. Somebody thinking that they were getting away with something. What's going on with this Moon? You got the King of Swords. This King of Swords is paranoid about this partnership, this linking that they did. So it's really giving two people teaming up together, like behind your back. Maybe you didn't even know that these two people knew each other or something like that. But it's giving somebody, you know, they got themselves in a faulty contract or something like that, that they want to walk away from now. Like somebody was very conniving. So somebody is going through heartbreak due to them having some type of mental fog. Like somebody can't figure something out. And they was actually invested in being able to leave behind some type of baggage, you know, when it came to this mental manipulation of whoever it was that they was working with. Like somebody was trying to master a skill and they felt like somebody was teaching them something. But now they being shown the fact that they actually was lied to, like somebody was in some type of mental entrapment or something like that when it came to this emperor, who it's like somebody needed help. This emperor needed some type of help or something like that. Because, again, he's going through a tower. But it was some type of hidden goals or something like that, you know, that was in between, in the crosshairs or something like that when it came to this Knight of Cups and this King of Swords. Somebody being charming. Like, somebody got duped. They were persuaded to do something when it came to their public reputation. And they took some type of quick action, which is now like causing challenges to the way that they are seen, because they under judgment and they suffering from some type of loss or some type of lack mindset or something like that, because the cycle came to completion of another person sharing with them, giving to them, building with them, collaborating with them. Look, they thought they was going to get this King of Pentacles status. See, they was going to get that victory. But it had to come off of this celebration, this friendship, and that changed quickly. See, it was something about an offer when it came to this Empress energy. Like, man, somebody was on some bullshit. They was trying to sacrifice them, and motherfucker end up getting sacrificed. So, that was your read, Taurus. Shit.